Hi, in this video session, what we're going to look at is the production possibility curve. So what is the production possibility curve? The production possibility curve, or frontier, shows the different possible combinations of the maximum amount of two goods that a country can produce when fully employing all resources and using a given state of technology. In our example here, what we're going to look at is the quantity of oil products being produced by a country and the quantity of agricultural products. So again, what the production possibility curve can show us is the total number of both goods, or the different combinations, right, that a country could possibly produce of these two goods when they utilize their resources to its fullest extent and with a given state of technology. So here we have this curve, and this is the production possibility curve. Now this curve is drawn based upon the resources that a country has available, and what we are saying is that if we were to invest all of the country's resources into oil products, the maximum you can get would be 15 million units. Okay? So 15 million units can be produced if you use all of the country's resources into oil products. And what it means is that you're going to have zero agri products. So 15 million units of the oil products, and therefore zero quantity of the agri products. On the other hand, if you were to invest all of the resources of the agri products, you would have 100,000 units, but you would only be able to produce 0 units of your oil products. Now, why does this happen? Well, remember, in economics, we have discussed before that economics studies how a society utilizes its scarce resources, right? Utilize their scarce resources in order to satisfy competing wants. So due to the fact that resources are scarce, it is not possible to expand production of products limitlessly. So if we want to have 100,000 units of agri products, it means that you can only produce 0 or none of the oil products. Now you could choose a production choice in between that. Okay, we can actually choose a production combination choice between the 15 million units of oil products and 100,000 units of agri products. Now we see here in our diagram that we have several stars before us. We have these 3 green stars and this 1 yellow star. So this star here represents a combination choice. This also represents a combination choice for production. This star also represents another combination choice, and this star represents another combination choice. And the 2 extreme stars, this combination choice means 15 million units of oil products will be produced. This star represents a combination choice of 100,000 units of agricultural products being produced, with 0 units of oil products being produced. But what does this star here mean and this star here mean? Now we have one other star that is outside of the boundary. We realize that this star here is termed as being attainable and efficient. Why is it attainable? Well, it is attainable simply because it lies on the boundary of the country's production possibility. So, this production choice is possible when all resources are being fully employed. Thus, it is an attainable production choice, and it is also efficient because resources are being fully utilized. So we realize that with this production choice, 10 million units of oil products can be produced with this choice, and 80,000 units of agri products can be produced with this production choice. The star within the line, the boundary, is an attainable choice, but it is inefficient. Why do I define it as being inefficient? Well, remember, the curve in itself is drawn on the assumption that resources have been fully utilized. Therefore, if you choose a production choice within the boundary, it means it is attainable, but resources are not being fully utilized. It therefore means that it is an inefficient choice. And if we take our eyes and we look at this, the star to the right, this star goes beyond the boundary. So we could concur that this is an unattainable production choice. It will not be possible to produce the combination of oil products and agri-products in this choice. We realize here that the choices available are 15.1 million units of oil products and 60,000 units of the agri-products. And that combination of production is not possible given the resources and the technology available to this specific country. So we realize that a possible combination choice for this country will not be this star, the orange star, but it can be the green star here at 10 million units of oil products and 80,000 units of agri-products. Another possible combination choice would be 15 million units of oil products and 0 units of agri-products. Another combination choice would be 100,000 units of agri-products and 0 units of oil products. And this one inside the curve is an attainable, but it is an inefficient choice, and it should not be considered by the nation if efficiency is being sought after. Now, you may be wondering, how would it be possible to attain this combination choice of 15.1 million units of oil products and 60,000 units of agri-products? There are two possible ways that this can be attained. In the short run, what is possible is that the country could produce more than 10 million units of oil products, and the surplus they can trade in order to reach this amount of agri-products, right? To reach this particular combination choice. So let me rephrase that again. So in order to possibly reach this combination choice, it means that the country could engage in international trade to satisfy the deficit that they cannot produce within their country. That's the short-term measure. In the long term, what is possible is that if the country is able to find new resources or incorporate new technologies, then the country would experience economic growth in the long run. And economic growth in the long run is depicted by a rightward or outward shift in your production possibility curve. So we realize that this point, which was once unattainable on this production possibility curve, it now becomes attainable on this new production possibility curve, which depicts that the country has experienced economic growth. In this scenario, economic growth could have arisen simply because that new oil fields could have been discovered, and the new oil fields discovered would lead to an expansion in the production of oil products, or new lands can become available for agricultural production to take place, and these appearance of new resources could result in a shift of the production possibility curve from this inward curve to this outward curve.